They are so even on total strikes at the moment.
There's nothing quite like a knockout to get the crowd on their feet. And when it comes to knockouts, nothing beats a solid head kick. Whether it's a spinning kick, a roundhouse kick, a front kick, or even a crane kick. Yeah, like in Karate Kid. Head kick knockouts never fail to get fans pumped up and remind them just how brutal combat sports can be. So, without wasting any more time, let's dive into some of the most jaw-dropping, bone-crushing head kick knockouts in the history of combat sports. Valentina Shevchenko versus Jessica Ai. Let's start with some intense UFC knockouts that will leave you on the edge of your seat. In June 2019, Valentina Shevchenko took on Jessica Ai at UFC 238 and things got wild. Shevchenko dominated the first round and then unleashed a ferocious head kick that ended the fight right then and there. Ai was out cold for a few minutes after that hit. This was a huge win for Shevchenko, who had never scored a knockout before in the UFC, and a tough loss for Ai, who had never been knocked out in her MMA career. Lyoto Machida versus Vitor Belfort. And if you think that's impressive, let's talk about the epic KO that Lyoto Machida delivered in May 2018. He faced off against Belfort, who was well past his prime, and things escalated quickly. Machida delivered a front kick to Belfort's face that came out of nowhere, sending him crashing to the ground. Machida knew he had done the job and showed respect by bowing and kneeling in front of Belfort, who was his fellow Brazilian. It was an amazing moment that showed just how intense and respectful combat sports can be. Ryo Akabono versus Remy Bonjasky. Picture this, it's September 2004 and we find ourselves in Japan, where a clash of titans is about to go down. Akabono, a former sumo wrestler, steps into the ring against a formidable Dutch striker renowned for his mind-blowing flying knees and flashy kicking techniques. The stage is set for an explosive showdown. The fight kicks off and Akabono wastes no time, unleashing a flurry of punches and powerful pushes, seemingly unfazed by his opponent's reputation for high kicks that can send shivers down your spine. With sheer determination, Akabono brushes off those signature moves and keeps pushing forward. Fate had something else in store for our sumo warrior. As the fight enters the third round, Remy, the Dutch striker, reaches his boiling point. With lightning speed, he launches a high right kick that connects with precision and force. The impact is staggering, and Akabono's world goes dark as he crashes to the canvas, completely knocked out. Anderson Silva versus Vitor Belfort. In February 2011 at UFC 126, Anderson Silva, the middleweight champion, faced off against Vitor Belfort, known for his knockout power. Silva, however, turned the tables on Belfort with a devastating head kick that left everyone in awe.
We said second to none.
The impact of Silva's kick was so massive that it earned him the Knockout of the Night title. In fact, it made such an impression that it became the iconic cover image for the game UFC Undisputed. Just picture that incredible moment frozen in time on the game's cover. Silva's victory not only showcased his exceptional skills, but also cemented his status as the middleweight champion. Fights like these are what keep us hooked, sitting on the edge of our seats, and remind us why we're so passionate about the thrilling world of UFC. Lyoto Machida versus Randy Couture. Lyoto Machida is known for his impressive head kick victories, but there's one finish that stands out above the rest, his front kick finish of Couture. Some even argue that it was more mind-blowing than his training partner Anderson Silva's front kick finish of Belfort. While Silva delivered a standing front kick, Machida took it up a notch by landing a jumping front kick, straight out of the Karate Kid playbook. Talk about style and precision. Badr Hari versus Stefan Leko. Now let's rewind to November 2005 when a rookie by the name of Badr Hari stepped into the ring in Tokyo, Japan to face German kickboxer Stefan Leko. At first it seemed like just another fight that nobody really cared about, but as fate would have it, that night turned into a legendary one. Hari made it crystal clear that he was here to dominate the kickboxing scene for the next decade. It's incredible how these unexpected moments can completely change the trajectory of an athlete's career and solidify their status among the greats. Badr Hari versus Arkadiusz Wrzotek. In 2021, Badr Hari stepped into the ring in Rotterdam, the Netherlands, to take on the number 8 ranked Glory heavyweight contender Arkadiusz Wrzotek. The crowd was on the edge of their seats, ready for an epic showdown. Hari came out swinging, showing off his skills from the get-go. He had his opponent reeling, landing thunderous body shots that knocked him down not once, not twice, but 3 times before we even reached the midway point of the fight. It seemed like Hari was on the path to a surefire victory. But as we know, anything can happen in combat sports. Just when Hari was closing in on the finish, Wrzotek unleashed a perfectly timed left high kick that caught Hari off guard. It was a devastating blow that left Hari unable to beat the count. Marat Grigorian versus Kulubali Jime. On to the next, one of the most epic knockouts of 2016. It's the co-main event fight at Glory 30, and Marat Grigorian is about to make some serious noise. The anticipation is through the roof. In true show-stopping fashion, Grigorian decides to end the fight with a head kick that will be forever etched in our memory. He unleashes a strike that connects with precision, sending Jime crashing down to the canvas. It's like time slows down as the Frenchman takes a slow-motion dive, face first into the mat. The referee wastes no time and immediately steps in to stop the fight, knowing that Grigorian has just delivered a knockout blow that will be talked about for ages. Mirko Krokop versus Igor Vovchanchin. This was a clash between 2 powerhouses, the Croatian sensation Krokop and the legendary Ukrainian fighter Vovchanchin. This matchup had fans on the edge of their seats. In less than 1 minute and 30 seconds, Krokop unleashed a devastating left high kick that echoed throughout the arena.
Another left, some blood. Oh, high kick, and down goes Igor. He is out.
You could practically hear the snap as it connected with Igor's head. It was a knockout that reverberated through the entire MMA community. Here's the crazy part. Krokop became the first and only fighter to put Igor down for the count during his impressive 66-fight career. That's right, he managed to achieve what no one else could. It's no wonder he walked away with the well-deserved Knockout of the Year award from Fight Matrix. Mirko Krokop versus Gabriel Gonzaga. It was April 2007 when Gabriel Gonzaga and Krokop stepped into the ring. Now here's the kicker. Most people were expecting Krokop to unleash his deadly head kick, but little did they know that he would end up on the receiving end of a devastating blow. In the first round, Gonzaga decided to flip the script and give Krokop a taste of his own medicine. With lightning speed and precision, he unleashed a single right kick to the head that sent the Croatian crashing to the mat. It was a jaw-dropping moment that no one saw coming. Talk about turning the tables. Edson Barbosa versus Terry Etim. January 2012, and Edson Barbosa, a former Muay Thai kickboxer, is about to deliver a highlight reel that will make your jaw drop. Just 2 minutes into the fight, Barbosa unleashes a spinning heel kick that is as clean as it gets.
Want to take a chance and risk getting knocked out? Oh my God! Wow!
It's one of those moves that you can watch over and over again, and it never gets old. The speed and precision of that kick were mind-blowing. Poor Etim didn't have a chance to even react before he found himself lying flat on the canvas. Barbosa's performance was so incredible that he walked away with a Triple Crown of Honors. Not only did he earn the well-deserved Knockout of the Night title, but he also secured the Fight of the Night accolade. Badr Hari versus Peter Graham. In March 2006, a confident and brash Badr Hari clashed with Peter Graham inside the ring. Hari's arrogance was on full display as he mocked Graham, belittling him as an amateur and igniting tension between them. But the drama didn't stop there. Things escalated at the press conference when Hari, living up to his rebellious reputation, engaged in an impromptu street fight. Talk about taking things to the extreme. However, when the actual fight began, the unexpected unfolded. Graham unleashed his signature move, the Rolling Thunder, with devastating effect. The impact was immense as Graham's heel connected with Hari's head, sending him crashing to the mat in an unconscious state. The damage inflicted went beyond a knockout. Hari suffered multiple fractures in his jaw, necessitating a lengthy hiatus from the ring to recover. Don Frye versus Gary Goodridge. It was New Year's Eve in Japan 2003. Two heavyweights, Don Frye and Gary Goodridge, stepped into the ring for an epic showdown. Now, Frye had already notched up 2 wins against Goodridge in the past, so the stakes were high. But here's where the plot twist comes in. Just 39 seconds into the first round, Goodridge decides he's had enough of Frye's victories. He unleashes a ferocious high kick that lands square on Frye's face, sending him crashing to the canvas in a flash.
Texas, the same gym where...
Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to show some love by hitting that like button. And if you don't want to miss out on any new content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be the first to know whenever we drop fresh and exciting videos.